Thanks for joining us, Jack Flatley. Not the best of times to speak to you, just the morning after your fight against JJ Metcalf for his Commonwealth Super Welterweight title fell through because of COVID-19 rules. Can you tell us exactly, what happened yesterday?
Well, obviously, everyone had to go through the procedure of the COVID testing that everyone has to do now with everything that's going on. And one of my team come back as being positive. I come back negative. James himself come back negative in his team. But obviously, with the restrictions they've got in place now with the board and stuff, they just won't have the fight. I was up for fighting with just one of my usual cornermen because we'd all been separated before we found the results out. So I was up for doing that, but obviously people have the rules and stuff, so they've got to stick to them. Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to name your cornerman. It's a private matter, when it's a medical thing. But after they tested you, or when you were told somebody was positive, do they all? Are you all apart from each other then? What happens then?
Yeah, well, we've all come back separately. I come home last night. I've just come back home. Obviously, I'm negative, but obviously it looks like I'll have to be on the safe side and isolate. And yeah, I've just got to crack on with what the procedure is now and just get on with it. Yeah.
How long have you got to isolate for?
I'm not too sure. I think I'm going to go and get another test just to. Obviously, I've been negative, and I haven't actually been around the corner man that was positive. So I'm expecting that I shouldn't be positive. I'm not showing no symptoms. I feel like I'd be fighting tomorrow, and I feel like I still feel good enough to fight tomorrow. But
before you left London, did Frank Warren's office give any indication that they can reschedule it for a few weeks' time?
No, I've not really heard anything about a reschedule, to be honest. But like I say, obviously, it's something that I want to happen, and I want to be a big fight. If James decides to move on and do what he's doing, obviously, my time will come, and I was just speaking on the phone to my coach, and I'd like to fight abroad. If anything doesn't, that nothing comes into play with that, I'd like to go abroad because that's one of my goals in boxing is to box abroad. So, yeah.
I mean, what this shows is this whole, in the sense, the serious of COVID-19, the knock-on effect this has. I don't know what your job is. You've most probably taken time off work for the last 7-8 weeks because I think you had good notice for the fight, and you might tell me otherwise. And obviously, a big payday for you before what's coming up to Christmas because you weren't going to get another outing before Christmas. It's a catastrophic effect down the line, isn't it? There, it's like a domino effect.
Yeah, it's well, I'm a full-time boxer. That's all I do, full-time. So now I'm in the position where I've had 2 big fights scheduled this year, and they both fell through. And I put so much time and effort into both of them camps. I trained every day over lockdown, and I put again. It's not really so much the money that's making me sick. It's the time, if anything. So now for the next probably a week, so I'm probably just gonna spend some time with my family and my girlfriend and just actually enjoy it because while you're boxing, you don't actually get a chance to do that. So, but like my sponsors have been behind me all the way through as well, so they've been backing me, and nothing's actually coming to fruition just yet. But obviously, I've just got to keep positive as I can.
I mean, obviously, you've got to stay positive, but does it go through your mind? Like when you're having that drive back home from London, do you think, oh, God, do I need this? I've been to uni, should I go and get a day job? Does it ever go through your mind when this happens to you?
Well, yeah, to be honest, you do think it, but boxing's an addictive game, and it's like I spoke to a few lads who it's happened to, and they're just saying like it's like a cruel addictive game. It's like sometimes you can be down by it, but then you just want to keep coming back, don't you, for more, and hoping it actually comes off. But I just like to be honest, I just like all this, like everyone would be in any job, just to be done with all the COVID stuff and be able to crack on, yeah.
I mean, yours is probably getting a bit of attention because you've been the highest profile fighter, highest profile fight in Britain to be effective. You were challenging, it was a major title fight on BT Sport, but it just looks, there's so many people testing positive. I'm guessing the member of your team didn't even know they had it. I'm guessing they didn't have any symptoms. There's so many people testing positive without symptoms. It's going to get worse for boxing and other sports, isn't it, until it's sorted?
Yeah, I think we're on the way for another lockdown, to be honest. But it's just what you make of it, and you either like kick you down or you just carry on going, and that's the mentality I have. I don't know. I'll probably go training today, something. Just train at home, something, and crack on. Yeah.
So did you speak? Did you speak to James afterwards?
Yeah, I spoke to him over the phone, and I just said obviously we're both sick, we're both respectful fighters, and we have respect for each other. So it's not like we have disrespect for each other, and after the fight we can't have nothing nice to say. But like I say, it might happen again. If not, you just move on. These fights in boxing, and you just crack on, yeah.
Well, all I can say is thanks for joining us today on VIP TV, and let's hope, if anything, this gets reached. You might be out the gym for a week or two, and then you get back in the gym. They can reschedule it before Christmas, hopefully, because reading boxing news this week, I think it was saying what a great fight it was. So the fans deserve it, and you both deserve the fight. Yeah,
exactly. We've both been inactive, really, so it's going to make we're both chomping at the bit. So yeah, exactly. We just got to look forward to it, and hopefully it comes off eventually. All
right, Emma. Thanks for speaking to us today, Jack, and all the best for when you do get back in action. Let's hope it's soon.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Steve. Thanks for your time, mate. Cheers.
Thank you.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.